Welcome. My name is Paul. Today we're here to talk about the 67 Camaro, oftentimes called the Summit Camaro. Went to Albertsons and brand new shipment of MK shippers. That was really fun. So let's play a game. Let's see if you can tell the difference between these five. Number one. Number two. Number three. Number four. This is number five. All right, time's up. You figure it out? This one's easy. This is a 67 Camaro Secret Super Treasure Hunt. You can tell by the Mag 5 tires. See the chrome inset treasure hunt style wheels, I call them. Look on the base. I thought this was interesting, but right here, it would appear all your super treasure hunts of these, of the 67 Summit Camaro, do not have a logo on the base. I called a number of friends of mine, and hey Darren, thank you for your help. And had pretty much confirmation, unless we all got the oddball, but I don't think so. Next Camaro. Okay, this is going to be a regular version. See the standard 5-spoke wheels? All right, we'll come to the base. I do see, of note, there is a Hot Wheels logo here. You'll see that a lot online. That's what confused me about this car. I'm like, what? A lot of variations? What? Now this is a really hard to find variation. It's a painted engine, and you'll see this in the history of the 67 Camaro, that they do this, going all the way back to the classics and whatnot. Every once in a while, they throw in a painted engine. All right, and then you look on the bottom. I'm also looking for, they talk a lot about this missing Hot Wheels logo. Well, it's right there. Next one. Here's 67 Camaro. All right, no logo on top, regular 5-spoke. Look on the bottom. Oh, and that's a variation we talk about. This, like the Super, is when they talk about the Hot Wheels Flame logo, it's missing on the base, which appears to be a variation as opposed to an error. Now, let's talk about this bad boy. Okay, this is a regular version as well, but what makes this one really interesting is if you look on the doors there where Summit ends and Summit begins, you will see door lines. And look, a door handle, as opposed to does not have a door handle. So most irregular versions will not have the door handles. This one is really special. Let's look at the base. You see the Hot Wheels Flame logo on the base. No logos on top. We're going to turn it over here, and that is a painted engine with door handles. Painted engine's already rare. The door handles are rare. And then to make this really fun and exciting, did y'all catch below Summit? It's missing the words that say racing equipment. So if you look at regular, it says racing equipment. It does not say racing equipment. So this certainly qualifies as an error. If you flip it over, all they did is they offset the Tampo, and you'll see just a piece of it right there. Flame logo on the base. So it's an error. It's a rare variation of doors, and then top it off with a painted engine. It's like hitting a triple in a baseball game. All I needed that to be is a super, and it'd be worth ridiculous money. And finally, this is your standard regular. You see no Tampo on the top, enamel black. There's your Hot Wheels Flame logo on the base, as we pointed out a couple of times right here. And if you look inside, the trick with these, if you can't get the top open, you look above that little cowling under the hood. Can't see it well here. I gotta bang up the car to be able to do it, to pop that trunk. But look for the battery. If you see the battery right there, and you can see it just a little bit right there. If that is metal in color, then it's not a painted variation. Now, oftentimes you're gonna see this car. Look before you get them, because a lot of people ruin the bubbles. You'll see it dented here because they squeeze it and shake it and then throw it back in the pile and leave it for somebody else. Hey, thanks. So look for the battery. That'll tell you if it's painted or not. So there's 5 sets of variations. Now, the Camaro did bring attention to the bases. So while we're at it, let's look at the Tyrell here. Remember this from 2012? If you look at the base right here, you will see a Hot Wheels Flame logo right here. But sometimes they vary them. So right here, we're gonna flip this over, and oh my goodness, this is gonna be blank right here, and your Hot Wheels Flame logo is here. So it's certainly a variation base. We're not calling it an error, just a variation base. You can see, and the cars look almost identically similar. One is a little lighter red, lighter logo on the Tyrell 4, but they do come out of the same plant. Supers, for the most part, do vary between car and car. So here we're looking at the 71 El Camino. You are not going to see a Hot Wheels Flame logo on the base in the Super. But guess what? In the regular, you won't see a Hot Wheels Flame logo on the base either. And these two are identical bases. But let's look at the 72 Ranchero. Super is on the bottom, regular is up on top. This is the regular base. See that little Hot Wheels Flame logo right up there? All right. And then we will go to the Super right over here, and you'll see it has no Hot Wheels logo on the base. I love those rig tires. But you can't make the generalization that all Supers do not have the Hot Wheels logo on the base. And then here's a regular of an 11, like big fat logo on the base, but I don't have a Super to compare it with. So the 67 Camaro brings light to take a look at the base. You'll oftentimes find a variation. And by the way, I am the author of the 2013 Treasure Hunter's Guide for Hot Wheels, the where, when, and how to find Hot Wheels treasure hunts. You will find this on eBay. I did just publish on Amazon.com. Give it a week or so. We still have some refinements to do. But this is a really, really neat piece. I find about 500 treasure hunts a year. And this book tells you really the where, when, and how to do it. I really like it. I've had about 400 readers, had 100% positive comments, and I really appreciate that. So again, it is on eBay. I really appreciate your time to look. Please check out my other videos. I got a couple more going on today. And thank you very much for joining me. My name is Paul.